As I was sitting watching all of you come into this room, I thought about the number of times which I, as an elected official, am very fortunate enough to be able to come to graduation ceremonies and congratulate you on the decisions you've made in your life and what your life will look like in the future. But what struck me as I looked around the room and I looked at the families who are here, mums and dads and husbands and wives and grandparents and good friends, was that you represent what I believe the future of this province is. There's a great diversity in this group of graduates today, which I understand is the largest graduating class that Alberta has ever had. There are men, there are women, there are people that are older, people that are younger, some with families, some without, people who have come, I presume, from many different countries. And the fact that you have chosen to make Alberta your home and that you have chosen this honourable profession that is such an important piece of public service in terms of holding people accountable for financial decisions that they make, I think is truly honourable, and I congratulate you today on making this life choice, which is good, I'm sure, for you, but it's also good for this province, and I thank you very much for that.
Well, you've arrived. The road's been difficult, and for some of you, it's been long. CGA students study with us for as many as 10 years, or as few as 2. And where we come from is certainly varied. Where we will pursue our careers from here includes an extraordinarily broad spectrum of opportunities. Many of those opportunities are not even in existence yet. But we all converge here as CGAs, and we all benefit from the creation and support of our shared brand. Flexibility. You hear that word all the time, certainly in a CGA event. There are older and younger Albertans among you. Some of you began your quest to become a CGA from some very unique places. I know of one among you, for example, with a master's degree in neuroscience. And gender balance was achieved a long time ago with CGA, as 56% of CGA members and students are female. Some of you chose us as a logical conclusion to an undergraduate degree in accounting, and a few of you joined us from your MBA or PhD studies. That flexibility in access leads to variability in what we offer, which leads to breadth in our collective influence, and which in turn leads to an incredible shared opportunity that we have together. You know, someone once told me that CGA needed to find its niche in the accounting profession. That's nonsense. Because together, we are everything which business people can aspire to. We're not part of the profession today. We are the profession. Now, much is made today in Canada of the need to facilitate access to professions by immigrants, by newcomers to our country. Well, look around. We come from everywhere. And that flexibility that I started to speak about concludes not just with a high standard for our profession, but with a delivery system designed to accommodate the varying needs and capabilities of those within it. There is not one single way to access the accounting profession, and that's why we continue to be the #1 choice for those who choose to pursue an accounting career.
Scott, CGA.